Hey guys, I'm Kent and welcome back to my channel. So I've got a pretty simple install today, and I guess I won't call it an install, it's more of a test to see if it's going to work out. But I have what I think is a novel idea of what to do with this ugly hanger for the original exhaust. Now that I've got the Moriaki system that connects down here, this is just left hanging out, and I could cut it off and do some touch-up paint. Probably would look pretty clean, but I thought I might as well try to find something else to do with it. And one of my problems that I currently have is this rear tail tidy kit. It was by a company called Maximus. It comes with this piece of steel that hangs all the way back for your license plate. It does add a little bit of extra fender, which is, fender effect, so that water isn't kicking up, but I'd prefer to get rid of it. I don't like how far it hangs down or the angle it hangs at. But then I need to figure out where to mount the license plate. So I thought I'll take this, this is from Password JDM. It was actually on my Ruckus previously, but it has these two mounting points that can be moved to lots of different locations. So I think I found a location that will actually perfectly mount here to have my license plate kind of in a unique position. It doesn't come out nearly as far as the exhaust, so I'm not worried about it catching on things. If I have a passenger, it seems completely out of the way of their right leg that would hang over. So I think it's going to work. I'll link. I got this from Dro Sports. Actually, I just ordered another one to put this one back on my Ruckus. I figured this will be the one that I keep here on the SCL500 if it works. Something else to note: this bracket was the stock bracket that was on the original hanger. I wanted to take this piece of steel as like a collet to go through the rubber mounts. It's actually just tack welded. You can maybe see there's just 3 tacks there. So I just put this in the vise and hit this with the hammer and it came out. I'm going to clean up the burrs that are left here, put some grease on it, get it in, and I think this is going to be pretty plug and play. The spacing of the Password JDM for these two fins is almost perfect. I'll put a washer on each side, and I think that'll be good. Plus, since there's rubber in here, it'll also, I think, do some dampening to vibrations and work out. It's also, since this is also all the way up here at the top, I'll be able to have some type of lighting solution for the license plate and just run the cable up pretty neatly. So anyway, just wanted to explain what I'm going to do. Again, I think with these parts, also reusing the stock factory bolt that went through the exhaust hanger for the original exhaust, I think this mounts directly up. All right, so I cleaned up the burrs so that it's nice and smooth. Going to put a little bit of grease on here and then hopefully just slide this inside. This is the stock bolt and washer, and it's black so it matches nicely. I need to find some better washers. Here's just a couple that I'm going to use to see what the fitment's like, but putting this through first, then a washer. Kind of take you back here where you can see how that would sit in relation to, let's get that in focus, the exhaust and everything else. All right, so after a few different adjustments, this is my final positioning. I previously had it over 1 notch and it was kind of tucked underneath the fender, which I thought looked cute. The problem was this was slightly overlapping the tire, and I hit the mother of all potholes on a test ride, and it came up and it did touch. It kind of crinkled up the license plate a little bit. I bent it back and everything is goodness, but I did move it to the furthest position out so that now under full suspension, I don't know if the camera angle shows it correctly, but there is clearance for the tire to get its full travel. So just kind of show you around again. I think just a neat usage of a bracket that otherwise I was going to cut off. So last thing that I want to do is I'm going to file in one of those little lights here. I'm just going to have one light in the corner to project light across the license plate. It won't be good illumination, but it'll be legal enough, and then I'll call this complete.